Morning. This next video that's coming up, we got one long 11-minute video of me breaking down the night before's events and talking a little bit about what's going to be happening as we go along. So sit back and listen up close. I had to talk quietly, but good camera, picks it up alright. So this is day something 17, I think now. I'm running out of time. Oh no.
Okay. You can probably guess where I am by what's going on in front of me. Yep. Today I'm heading off on Shinkansen. I'm sitting on the one opposite that one. It leaves in 2.5 minutes to Osaka to go and see Sakura and Berryz Concert do their joint tour that they're doing. Got 2 shows today to do. Today's a very important day, really. It's the first events on the C-ute Berryz circuit that I'm going to be seeing, and it's the very reason that I came to Japan at the time I did. After all, today's the day that my favourite group, I get to see them officially, properly, in actual proper concert for the first time. Okay, so release events, which are basically the same things as concerts, but today is kind of very special for me because the very favourite Hello Project concert that I own, and also the very first concert that I bought, was the first C-ute and Berryz dual concert, and so today is kind of like a second instalment of it. Again, I left it too late on booking tickets, and I've ended up in the smoking car again on the way out. Seem to make a habit of this. Absolutely stinks in here, but there's not much I can do about it. It's my own fault. Again, the sacrifices I make. I realise on last night's final little video, due to the quantities of alcohol I'd consumed, I didn't actually cover the Sakura Gakuin concert or give a breakdown of what it was like. So I think I'll do that now while you're staring at a blank view. If I'd been clever, I would have set this off about a minute. In fact, I'm going to be clever and I'm going to set this off in about... Actually no, I'm not. I'm just going to carry on rambling, and you're going to have to just hang on a minute before you get the interesting views, because the train sets off in less than a minute, according to my watch. My watch is set to roughly set. Oh, there you go. Have a look at another Shinkansen coming in. What sort is that? That's the sort of Shinkansen I'm not allowed on. That's the Nozomi. Oh, the motors are spinning up, by the sounds of it. I have a feeling we're going to be setting off in the next few seconds. Yes, anyway. Sakura Gakuin, what can I say? I got there on time. I got there about an hour early, actually. And I bought 2 copies of the Baby Metal DVD. I watched them this morning, actually, before coming out. Well, I watched one of them. They're both identical. But they came with different towels. I'm going to sell one on to a friend, but yes, bought those, bumped into Artie, actually, didn't know that he was going to be there. I thought he wasn't going until the day after. Oh, here we go. And then I bumped, then basically some guy who I didn't recognise, a Japanese guy, comes up to me and starts speaking at me in English. And I'm like, whoa, okay, who's this? Of course, I then realised that it was there's a guy from Hello Online. So I'm just going to try and give you a better view. There's a guy from Hello Online, and he he'd flown all the way from Los Angeles. He's Japanese by birth, but he works in Los Angeles. And he'd flown all the way to Los Angeles to Japan for basically a week, because Sakura Gakuin were playing. How's that for dedication? I mean, I fly for a month because C-ute were playing. so I take all my holidays in it. But he just comes literally for a few days just to see his favourite group in concert. That's dedication. And yeah, so the concert itself was really, really good. They're very, very tight in their dancing, if you know what I mean. They, you know, they're very accurate in it. It's very good. They sing fantastically well. There's an extremely wide range of ages in Sakura Gakuin. Starting very, very young, I don't know, about 11 or whatever, up to about 16, 17, because it's basically based around the theme is like a high school theme, hence the name Sakura Gakuin. Gakuin is like an institute, educational institute. And when they reach the age where they have to leave, when they leave school in reality, they leave the group. So it's a bit of a sad thing, that really, because it kind of forces them to move on to something else. But then again, saying that, a lot of them have been in various different things. Some of them were in Karen Girls when they were still going. My favourite, Suzuka, or Su-chan, she was a Karen's girl originally. She dances better than everybody else, I think. Seriously well. She puts so much energy into it compared to the others. And also, of course, she's the main vocalist in the baby metal group, so of course I will like it. But yeah, the concert itself was really, really good. They had 2 or 3 little sketches. And interestingly, they have the guy who plays the teacher, the sensei, and I think he's probably the producer of the group. And you know, so they kind of interact with the producer on stage, which is kind of interesting. I like that. I've never seen that kind of thing before. And would I see them again? Absolutely, at the drop of a hat. It was well worth paying way over the odds for the ticket. The ticket was meant to have been 3,500 yen, which is about £32, something like that. I ended up paying, I think it was 9,000. It might have been 12,000 actually, which is somewhere between 85 and 110 pounds for the concert ticket. But yes, it was absolutely worth it. The atmosphere was great. Okay, it was a sat-down event, which is a bit weird, but it didn't detract from it. You got such a good view, you know, because there wasn't people jumping up and down in front of you. There was the occasional arm going up with the occasional glow stick, because there's not many glow sticks at these shows. And flags. They have, instead of having glow sticks, they have little flags that you bag and wave around, which was kind of cool. Got one of them as well, of course. And afterwards, yeah, as you saw in the other videos, I went out with the guy from LA and from Hello Online, and 3 of his friends. So I've now been to a Sakura Gakuin, not quite an Ota party, but an after-show get-together, which is was really good. Out of all of them, all but one spoke English, which was really good. When they asked me something in English, they would explain to the guy in Japanese what they'd asked and what I'd said. There was a lot of laughing going on. I think it was with me rather than at me, because of my fandom of HP. I mean, saying that, the guy who didn't speak any English, halfway through the conversation, because of something we were talking about, pulled out his credit card, and he's got a Hello Project credit card, and he was an executive member of the fan club last year, so he was like getting all the, you know, advance tickets information and ability to book really far forward and that kind of thing. But this year he's kind of got into Sakura Gakuin. It's kind of funny because one of my Western friends, was talking the other week on Facebook about how, saying that all Western fans are DD, Daisuke Daramo, I think it means something like that, which basically means that they just, you know, they love every single last idol, and how it's different for him, and for the Japanese Ota. None of them are DD, and I found out, yes, there are some where they're not DD. Hang on, it shouldn't be focusing on that dirt really, it should be focusing on the outside. That's much better. Hopefully it'll focus on the outside. Hopefully you haven't just been watching a blurred video all day. It's just because we're stopped in a tunnel. I don't know, we're stopped in a station. The door's opening on the other side. But yeah, suffice to say that it's not quite how they say. They seem to portray it as all Westerners have got it wrong. It's not the most interesting view, is it? Have a view out of a window. It's not true. It seems that they all, they're aware of all the other groups. They won't have a devout following of other groups. They'll have their specific group that they follow more than any others, it seems. And that's, from what I can tell, that's what it's like with most of the Western people I know. They will follow one group more than any other. So, kind of nulls this argument, really. But anyway, for now, I'm going to sign off. I've only got so much battery and I'm out all night, so we're going to get quite a lot of vlogs for this day, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. I might put it in an extra section so you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. But I've got about 2.5 to 3 hours on this train. I had 6 or 7 hours sleep. So I'm going to see if I can get a bit more. So, signing off for now on the Shinkansen, having just left somewhere else. I'm guessing Shinagawa. See you all at the other end.
Right, okay, enough of that ranting. The next video, possibly the next 2 videos, I can't quite remember because I'm doing this on the fly, they will be added up as extras because they were just filming the scenery while I was driving. Excuse me, terrible, disgusting. While I was just not driving, I wish I was driving, although it probably would have crashed. While I was travelling on the Shinkansen, so you get to have a quick look at the landscape that's whizzing past the window. I know there's at least one video, I might not have done 2, I might have been a bit over the top. But yes, I hope you understood what I was talking about on that last one. You probably didn't, apart from a few of you, very, very few of you. And if I look knackered now, it's because I am. I've had 11 hours sleep, I've been recovering from this whole thing that's been going on here. So yeah. There will be a part 2 and part 3, maybe part 4 of the actual video as well, so check them out. They're alright, I suppose, if you like that sort of thing.